You've accused her of being a Marxist. I mean, what are you backing that up with?
Well, what I mean by that is that she's trying to centralize all the power in the state. So at the moment, academies have freedoms to be able to do what's right for their particular intake. With this new bill, we will have those freedoms taken away from us and returned to the centralized state. So that's what I mean when I call her a Marxist.
If this children's wellbeing and school bills is passed, what will you be restricted in doing?
So, for instance, the pupil admissions number that you have in any one school, let's say I have 120 kids. Let's say one of the local schools, not very good, also wants 120 kids, but they haven't got as many. They'll make it so that they'll reduce the number of places in a good school to increase the number of kids in that other school. And I said to Miss Phillipson, of course, well, what are you going to say to the mum who is desperate to get her child into a good school and you've reduced the number of places? But she didn't have any response. You know, it's interesting because at the meeting I also asked her which of the top schools she's been to visit. She wasn't able to name a school. Since yesterday, bizarrely, somebody on Twitter sent me an FOI that they'd done asking which schools she's visited, because she said it was a matter of public record. And of course, I haven't been able to find that. Someone sent it to me. You know, she hasn't been to a single one of the near 100 schools that got over +1 at Progress 8. So there are practically 100 schools she could go and visit, all brilliant schools. She hasn't been to see one of them. So all of these school leaders who are up in arms right now and very upset about what's going on because they know, for instance, Clause 44, if that goes through, it will stop right now the automatic reform to academy status that a failing school will have. And what that does is it allows a trust, a big trust, to come in that has the reputation of turning around failing schools, to take over that failing school and to replace the failing school leaders with new management.
Yes. Sounds like a good idea. Yeah.
This is a good idea. And it's worked beautifully because, of course, in Wales and Scotland, where they do not have the freedoms that the academies have here, they have done extremely badly in terms of the international PISA tables and the Pearls tables. We have moved up in England, so much so from 27th to 7th in maths. We're now top of the Western world in reading. So the fact is that we've done very well in England. Wales and Scotland have not done because they don't have the same freedoms. What Bridget Phillipson is going to do is remove those freedoms from the academies here to make us like Wales and Scotland, which is just crazy because we will plummet in those international league tables.